Salamun, salamun. Today's lecture is regarding the Rukū versus Zoroastrian 5 daily prayers Rukū. What is the Quranic Rukū and what the Muslims are doing? This is a Zoroastrian 5-time prayer. So how they twisted the meaning of the Quranic Rukū into foolish Rukū or mechanical Rukū. So this is the today lecture. In the last lecture, I have discussed about the Qiyam. Qiyam, Qayyum, Waqim, ṣalāt. That means that you should stand up against the injustice system or stand up for the establishment of the Quranic system or revolted against the democracy, against the priesthood religious, against the dynasties or the socialism or the whatever the other system, Because this system has destroyed the beauty of the planet, So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, one who does not become perplexed or confounded. This is the meaning of Allah. The Quran has used this word for 2,600 times. It's not about Allah. You don't know where is that Allah. You don't know what happened in the one tree, a leaf of tree, Why? And smile, feeling as a flower sparks, just like blossom of the flower, bism. It does not mean ism, name, no. Its root is tabassum, base in meme. Why you should feel happiness? Because in the shelter of safe and favorable environment of the Quran, Rahim and Rahman, allowing the both intensive and gradual lasting growth and development, just as occur in the mother womb with the fetus, or in the earthworm with the seed for the coming generation. Right after pregnancy, ask the mother what happened in the system. Gradual development, provide the baby, the coming generation, favorable circumstances, favorable atmosphere for the complete development and growth. This is the Bismillah ar-Rahman. And this is the purpose of your life in this planet. Quran gives the purpose. Your purpose of life, not 5-time prayers or worshipping of God or go to Khana Kaaba or go to Umrah. No, that is not. It's totally against the Quran. It's ridiculous. This is the purpose of God. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Delivery is ar-Rahman. Extensive emergency process. Or like in the hospital, emergency, that is under Rahman. So this system, the Quranic laws or principle provide you, if you make a step, establish a system based on the Quranic law or Quranic federation, so this system will provide the humanity all kind of gradual development and as well as intensive development for the prosperity of the society. This is the meaning of this, and this is your purpose of this. And what Quran wants from you, that you should develop a system, favorable circumstances for the growth of the present and as well as the coming generation. This is the meaning of it. Let me discuss now the meaning of the Rukū. The term Rukū has roots re, kaf, an. It signifies the old man become bold. all the Quranic terminology or the word, they are with rules, and plus they are based on the organic or natural activity, what is happening in the society. Let me give this example now. I could not find any word without root or which has no natural or organic activities in the society. These words, they are based on the natural process. It signifies the old man become bowed or bent because of age reason, or lowered his head, or he performed bending by putting palms on the hands on his knees, just like what they are doing mechanical supplication. Or if he places a cup full of water upon his bowed back. So this is the literal meaning of the Ruku. It will not spill, or he lowered his head or humbled himself, just like in Buddha culture or Hindu culture. So they bow. It is a Ruku. It's a mechanical Ruku. It has nothing to do with the education of the Ruku. Ruku is an education, it's a system. Now, how they were using this? Arakatul nakhlatu, the palm tree inclined because of the plentiful fruits. Look, it's a natural process. Nature, when the trees are full of mango trees or date trees full of fruits, it bend down. What a nice, you know, explanation of the Ruku. What is a nice, they have driven this word. The word Rukū is being used by Muslims all over the world in the meaning of bowing or bending over or simply kneeling in a mechanical way. Totally wrong. Just take the knowledge from the tree full of fruit. This tree gives a result or the risk for the coming generation by bowing down. And they are using for useless mechanical practice this Rukū, they convert into mechanical, nothing to do with the reality. The Quran, however, does not recognize such action carried out during all sorts of supplication or praying, because in that state Muslims recite Quran, non-Quranic explanation. Look, first of all, they did the injustice with the word Rukū, they distorted the meaning, then make the addition. Subhanallah Rabbi wal Azim. From where they got it? Who gave them? And Sami'allahu liman hamidah. Did you ask them what they are doing from the 1400 years? With the rejoinders, Rabbana lakal hamd. Just think, just ponder what happened with us, this Quran. What they did the injustice, and they are the custodian of the Quran. They are saying all these religious leaders as well as the people sitting in Saudi Arabia, as well as the people sitting in Iran. They are all saying that we are the custodians of the Quran. from where they got it. At the very outset, every Muslim must understand once and for all that no one has any right or authority to coin new words, terms, or saying resembling verses of the Quran. We did it. We did it. Undoubtedly, reciting the above mentioned fabrication during a coup constitute a straightforward shirk. So from the centuries, we are doing this shirk because it is not in the Quran. So then how you can become the best nation among the world? You have distraction in your mind. Why? You mix this Subhana Rabbil Azim, Sami Allah Alhamdulillah, Rabbana Lakal Hamd. You mix, yeah, or you twist the meaning of the Quran. So this is a shirk, unforgivable crime, which is every Muslim understands is the gravest sin of the. So this definition of Ruku has nothing to do with the Quranic Ruku. This is your Zoroastrian Ruku. But the Quranic Ruku is coming now. What is the meaning of Quranic Ruku? As per the Quran, represented state of mind in between a calm and sajda. So this is the middle situation. Suppose when you start or when you revolt against the injustice system, your mind condition decided, and then you stand up, that condition, and after that, then a calm ṣalāt, in the discussion of the or in the implementation of the Quranic administrative or economy system. So when you start for, when you take the stand for that, so that is a calm. And then when you bend, yes, you are not sure. 50% you are sure, 50% you are not sure. So before Sijda, so this one attends a common Salah lecture pertaining the Quran and participate in the ensuing discussion, but still is not clear about certain aspect of the topic covered. That state of mind is known as Rukū. You are not fully aware what is the meaning of this verse, what is the Quranic economy system. So but you have started, and now you are bending, inclined to that. So this is the meaning of Rukū, your mental condition. When you decide after argument, after examination of the system, then you go to Sajda. Then you said, yes, I'm with that. Your mind will be 100% agree with that. The verse 243 defines that kind of mental shelling or hesitation in the following way. So the Quran itself gives what is the condition of Rukū. There is no need to say Subhanallah or other Mamba Jumbo. وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَارْكَعُوا مَعَ الرَّاكِعِينَ. Stand up. Look, Aqim, stand up. Or undertake or carry out the struggle. Waqim. Stand up. Reward. To straighten the affairs by following the Quranic principle al-Salat. Proper norm. Following the Quranic constitution, just like in Masalli in race course. the second horse closely following the first horse in the race. Similarly, Quran is saying, it is not a ṣalāt what you 5 times you are praying. Surely struggle for the administrative system, putting the constitution. And pursue or process vātu. It does not mean to give over here. To increase the flourishment or blossom or nourishment, pleasantness, abilities, potentialities, or economic skill or zakat. This is a zakat. It is not a 2.5%. And all these illustrated, they are very poor. In the name of Allah, they have anything. And throw or ban or incline. Look, this is Rukū. You have started. You are inclined to establish the Quranic economic system. With those who have been already inclined or agreed or accepted it, ma'arrakin, join them. Arrakin, not Rakun. Arrakin, they already bent into it, inclined to it. They have decided it. So this is the meaning of the Ruku. In view of the above presentation, the Ruku does not identify physically kneeling to Allah through the process of fabricated supplication or prayers. On the contrary, it distinguishes a spat of mental indecision between an individual or a group of the people who do not fully accept or totally reject or tossed out a concept. So this. So Arrakin who are already 100% agree, so you should go with the Raku. Still active. Action does not complete. Mean we do not fully accept or totally reject or tossed out concept. Let me see. The example is that of the Quranic constitution, as some people in the beginning could not appreciate or comprehend its significance in its totality. They agreed on certain points but could not assimilate the rest. This is Rukū. The people who are working for the establishment of peaceful program and have been nodding or learning to the commandments of Allah, surely He, His Messenger, and His companion are their best friends and protectors. This is another, definition of Rukū. 555. Innama waliyukum Allah wa rasuluhu wallazina. Certainly and only your authority or your body. This wali, the saint, the son, is only Allah's laws, the Quranic foundation laws, the Quranic cherished laws, and his messenger or message. This message in the Quran are we. We are all the messenger of the Quran. But now we are not messenger. We are the messenger of the Hadith. We are the messenger of the Hajj. We are messenger of the Muharram, Eidul Nabi, 5-time prayers. What a pathetic nation. And those people who are battling for peace and safety. Do you think 57 countries or 2.65 billion people The Muslims, they are battling for peace? No. They are battling for religion of Islam. They are against the Quran. They are battling against the Quran. And the people who are Allazina establishing a standing firmly for Quranic administrative system, Yaqimuna Salata. They are firmly standing in this administrative system and pursuing or prosecuting economic development policies or political economic system وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ, not 2.5% zakat. Look the translation. Those who perform a salat, aqamu salat, and give zakat, and they don't submit themselves with obedience to Allah. Look, what do we do here? Yutunul zakat means pursuing or processing economic development policies or political economic system. They are the people who have the real inclination or feelings toward the formation of the Quranic form of government. وَهُمْ رَاكُعُونَ. So the Quran rejects this 2.5 billion Muslims. They are not the Rakun. What they are doing is mechanical. It has nothing to do with the Quranic constitution. This is the meaning of Rakun. Note, Shia sect believes this verse was revealed to highlight Ali's honorable deeds. Go and check their hadith and their Shia's literature or translation of the Quran. They are so nasty, The ridiculous fairy tales run as follows. Once Ali was busy with supplication. As he bowed down, a tramp asked him for same charity. Ali took his ring off his finger in the same kneeling posture and gave it to him. Because of this noble act of Ali, Allah revealed this verse which declares Ali, Muhammad and his companion are your helpers. Yes. Go and check there. What there? I have given you this one. I don't want to waste my time. All this garbage, there. In the verse 343, Allah, the Quranic Federation, had orders to Maryam or Mary or Zikriya. Her boss was Zikriya also. He was also part of the Quranic Federation. To firmly preserve the law for the mission against the barbaric dynasty of Roman Empire. We need another Maryam against this barbaric system of Gulf reality or in Pakistan military dictatorship. They are also like a Roman Empire. In the same verse, the Quran has provided an excellent definition of the term Rukū and Sujood. There is one word in this verse, the Quran has used, aknati, signifies ooze out or release water in drop or excuse small quantity of water. So now, O Maryam, Ya Maryam aknati, le rabbika wa sajdi wa raki wa ma'arakum. O Maryam, submit your innate abilities, energies and capabilities without wasting or tiny drop like ooze out excuse drop of water. In the olden days, there was a leather bag. The man who sprinkled this water on the dust. So where, it's also again the natural word, where he feels that here is the dust, he sprinkled the water by this leather bag. Otherwise, he does not waste any drop of water. And this is the meaning of, because water is life. What Quran word bring over here? Akanati. In that society, they were using this leather bag. Now we have trucks, for spraying the water to settle the dust. So, Maryam, submit your innate abilities, energies, and capabilities and resources without wasting. Just like don't waste your energy like a water drop. For your Rabb or your chief, Rebecca, Zikriya, the boss of the Zikriya was at that time, Quranic Federation time, Zikriya, and given yourself, Vasajadi, agreed with him, Vasajadi, settle your mind, not Sajda. Do you think Maryam did the 5-time prayers or Rukū and he was saying Subhana Rabbika Alhamdulillah? No. Vasajati. Welcome. Salute these laws. Welcome these laws. And when your mind welcome or sajda means when your mind is agree after reasoning, after thinking, and incline. With those who have been already inclined in this submission. Do you think they were already in Rukū and Maryam, you join in the Rukū? No. So they were making the struggle against the Roman Empire. I have written a complete book on this. It is coming. Mission of Maryam and Isa ibn Maryam against the barbaric system of the Roman Empire. Condensed in the Quran. Marrakim, who are already bending, who are already agree with this system. And then verse 222-26. This is another, definition of Rukū. وَإِذْ بَوَّأْنَا لِإِبْرَاهِيمَ مَكَانَ الْبَيْتِ إِنَّا لَا تُشْرِكُ بِهِ شَيْئًا وَطَهِّرْ بَيْتَنَا لِلطَّائِفِينَ وَالْقَائِمِينَ وَالرُّكُوعِ وَالسُّجُودِ. Great verse. Look, all the translation, their pointer is Ali, Yusuf Ali. We give the site to Ibrahim or the sacred house, saying, associate not anything in worship with me, and sanctify my house for those who compass it round, or stand up, or bow, or prostrate themselves. What the hell they are doing over there? Kissing the black stone, circulation around the cube building. I think all these people who are doing, they should take to the psychiatrist. They should take in the hospital. They are doing this thing from centuries. Circulation, it ends nowhere. No result. The translation, and when we provided about our political platform, Bhavana, to Ibrahim, who was making his decision after thinking, Burhan, the meaning of this, Burhan, argument, in the form of eminent and lofty house of discussion, a Quranic parliament house. You can make it anywhere. which is not available in 57 Islamic countries. They fabricated, it's a Makkah. They made a cubic building, and now they have nothing to do with Ibrahim, Makkah. Makkah means bloodshed. The Quran uses this word, Makkah, bloodshed. When the tiger tear of the deer. Quranic parliament, Makan al-Bayyana, where the Quranic constitution will be discussed. Place, al-Bayyad, bath, discussion, proper noun al-Bayd, the Quranic constitution, the Quranic principle, and asked him no association in the noble discussion center of anything, like a religious ritual and as well as capitalist oligarchy. Now you have everything. In Makkah, religious, dynasty, capitalism, all the Quranic system is over there. So what Quran says that this Quranic parliament or Quranic constitution or the Quran, it should not be associated with the Hadith, with the Sunnah, with the religion of Islam. It's a noble system. Tasharka bihi shay'in. No thinking. Shay'in also means the mind thinking. No religious ritual. And keep my noble house of discussion by thee. It is not in Makkah. Ibrahim never went to Makkah. And Quran doesn't mention any location. Baiti. Under the management of those who serve the tenderness and caution, lil taifin. Those who have the tenderness for the humanity, their problem, their basic rights, basic their housing, medical, hospital, jobs, lil taifin. Just like the watchman, he watch everything in front of the building, or you are watching that nobody should corrupt the system. And now that you know the type in 12, how they change it. And they are saying we are Muslim. Lil taifin, emphasis, lil. Those people, under the management of those people who serve with tenderness and caution, they were always cautioned that in the Quranic system, no ritual or no other system, system should come. Now you see in the mosque, in the Kaaba, in the shrine, in the religious institution or religious, you have seen a lot of scholars now. They have, their institution in America or in Canada or in Europe. They have all corrupted them. And take strength to creep into proper shape for all time. Come, Akam, Kayum, Kyama, Akama, same word. And bend or agree with it. Varnaka. No, it's not a physical bending during the practice of Zoroastrian namaz or supplication. And honor the submit or submit or salute or greet or honor its noble values or manners. This is the meaning of sajda. When your mind is ready, When your mind honor or submit or salute or greet or honor its noble values of the Islam and Quran, this is a sajda. So the present sajda is a Zoroastrian sajda. So this is the meaning of Rukū. Please think about this. We have been dislocated from the pivotal point. We have been humiliated every day by Saudi Arabia, by America, by European Union, by our rulers, by our military leaders, by our religious leaders. So this is the meaning of Rukū, and if you have any question, please send your question, because we love to discuss. You have the complete right to criticize. Quran is a debate book. The more you discuss it, the more you criticize it, the more you debate, the more you will learn from it. And the next lecture will be the Sajda. Thank you very much.